Uh-oh. Hello, my name is Jason Lowry,
Hey, I'm Mark Tody.
and this is the Parkland Podcast. Well, I guess we got to sing the open for this episode.
It's the
this morning.
Parkland Podcast with Jason and Mark. Jason and Mark. They're Brad Pitt lookalikes, there's no doubt.
You used to say that about Kelly Burleson.
I don't even hear anything.
You don't hear anything?
No.
Well, oh, okay. Well, hopefully I hear something. But I
Okay.
have my hearing aids like cranked up.
Okay.
But anyways, you used to say that about Kelly Burleson. You always referred to him as the Brad Pitt of superintendents.
I said that about everybody.
but I remember hearing that multiple times when he interviewed that guy. He was such a nice guy.
He was one of the nicest superintendents you will ever meet.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And definitely the Brad Pitt of superintendents. Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Parkland Podcast. As you can see behind us, we're at the Farmington Lions Club barbecue, sitting here in the parking lot of Family Video. Maybe at some point during the podcast, we will figure out what's going to be here eventually, right? Because they're doing something. They have dumpsters and a porta potty out here.
Well, they're probably going to finally put something in the Family Video building, which has laid vacant for at least 3 years now. So we shall see what will happen.
Well, this is episode 69 of the show, and it's brought to you by Parkland Pharmacy. Discover Farmington, Heimberger Construction, Subway, and First State Community Bank. You were out past 7 o'clock last night. I can't believe you're awake, man. You went to a high school football game.
I had a busy day yesterday. I went and helped judge the floats for the homecoming parade at Farmington High School, not to be confused with Potosi's homecoming and all
Yes.
the other homecoming
There's probably quite a few
celebrations
this
that are
weekend.
going on. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. I didn't hear who ended up winning.
Oh, my gosh. You know what? I didn't pay attention either.
Well,
I know who won the queen, Claire Tennant, and we're hoping that she'll be able to join us. I talked to her parents after she was crowned last night, so hopefully they're familiar enough with Farmington to know where the old Family Video parking lot is. Anyways, go ahead. So you judged the floating. What was that like? You went to the Armory, I guess, and checked
yes,
them out?
it was pretty simple, pretty cut and dry. Judge them on this, and this. And the better they did, the more points they got. And there were like 5 of us doing the judging. So
Okay.
not one of us would decide. It'd be a group decision. So
Can you identify the other people on the panel? Did you know any of them?
well, Gracie Trokey was one of them.
Okay, good. Friend of the podcast.
And then there was, she's doing a 10K run this weekend. Good luck to
Oh,
you,
good for
Gracie,
you.
as a matter of fact. Then another guy that I have met before, he's great friends with Tim Azinger, who used to run the Life Center building. And we talked for a few minutes prior to all the judging. Then a guy from Walmart was one of the judges, and then one other guy.
Awesome. Very, very cool. Yeah, I have no idea who won. I know the freshmen were frozen.
Freshmen were frozen. The seniors had like the jungle.
Yeah, welcome to the jungle.
Theirs was really, really good.
Yeah.
So if I had to guess, I would say they won.
You say the senior. Well, I mean, that's always a safe guess to say the seniors won. Although the juniors won the year chant and the freshmen won the tug of war yesterday.
Freshmen won the tug of war.
Well, what happened is the freshmen and sophomores went off together. That was the first matchup. And then the juniors and seniors went against each other, and they wore each other out. And so by the time, and then the freshmen had a chance to recover, and so they definitely played the bracket to their favor.
I've got to give a shout out to my buddy John Boyd.
Okay.
I saw him yesterday at the parade, and he was worried about last night's game.
Really?
He goes, well, we beat St. Clair earlier in the year, and Union beat St. Clair. So, no, St. Clair beat Union. So I'm really worried this is like, and I said, a trap game? He goes, yeah, I'm worried this is going to be like a trap game. And about 10 minutes into the game yesterday, it was 21-0, and I sent him a text. I said, well, so much for the trap game.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well at Farmington High School last night. Also, we had a great broadcast game here on Parkland Sports.
Yes, that was the game of the week.
and Central hangs on to win it 31-28. We'll talk about that and all the other finals coming up in sports. I'm going to ask for a Cardinal year in review. I know it doesn't have to be very long, a St. Louis Cardinal year in review.
Well, from what I've heard, first and foremost, rumor has it that they are going to bring Marmol back for another year.
Right.
Which is fine because the new GM of operations, I forget his name.
I'm Bloom.
Yeah.
But it's spelled weird.
Yeah, it's spelled very, very weird.
Spelled weird.
But he's had good luck in Tampa and Boston, so we're going to hope he knows what he's talking about. I think the Cardinals actually played hard for the most part. I think they've got some good young talent, but they've really got to bolster their pitching.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And I keep hearing people say this year was like the runway year for all these people, and we saw some of them, and the ones we saw were like, they're not very good. So I don't know about Jordan Walker. I want him to be awesome, but it just hasn't worked out. And the pitching. I wanted to see Tink Hintz and all these other young pitchers come up and get a chance, and I don't know, for whatever reason some of them didn't get to do that. But and then J.J. Wetterholt, the shortstop that's in AAA, that won the Pacific Coast League MVP. I wanted to see him up with the big league club as well, and that never happened either, especially at the end of the year when I thought that it would.
I am not a New York Yankees fan, but I love watching ESPN after they beat Boston the other day because the pitcher that really had a phenomenal game, he struck out 12, walked none, pitched 8 shutout innings, but his last name is Schlittler.
You really got to concentrate as a broadcaster.
You got to say that one just right, or it's going to come out way wrong. Schlittler.
I don't even want to say it. I'm going to walk over here and fix this camera because it's a little into the sun here.
So it's up to me right now. I don't know. All I see is me, so I don't know if that makes anything better.
Yeah, that probably isn't good if it's just you. Okay, no, we're good now. We got it in from the top there. It was kind of shining through and blanking everything out. There we go. So this is the reason we're here today. It's the Lions Club barbecue happening.
You can get in on the picture.
And come around here and hold the sign, Paul Meinson. And
this is what happens when the market goes bad. This is Paul's other job here. I got to get into MMA.
Oh, man, that's right. Can you hold that, too? Can you just put that in your wrap?
There we go.
There we go. Oh, look at that. Man, wow, you're Vanna White and Pat Sajak at the same time. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a beautiful morning out here, boys.
Paul Meinson joining us now when he's not an award-winning 3-time Edward Jones Financial Agent of the Year. He also schlops barbecue, and that's why we're here. We've got the big Lions Club barbecue, and we're going to talk about the menu in just a second. But tell us about the Lions Club real quick.
Well, the Lions Club, as we visited about last week, we are a community organization that seeks to help all kinds of people and other organizations that are helping people. So we raise funds to help do that. And today's, all the proceeds from today's barbecue will go to the Help the Hungry Bake Sale, which is next month.
Yeah, that's like 6 weeks away, isn't it?
It's not. Those ladies are working hard, I know, putting that together.
I got to tell you, I don't think this board here, menu board, must be about 20 years old because I don't think the prices have changed in a long time.
They haven't. I think they may have changed like 4 or 5 years ago, but, there's still low prices.
Yeah, that's very affordable. A whole dinner for 10.
We get a lot of our food donated to us, and of course, all the help is, we're not paying anyone to help us, and we got the great Joe Woodard. We'll try to get him over here in a few minutes. He's our main cook today.
Okay.
And on the pork steaks and burgers, and so, yeah, we've got a great day. We hope everyone, if you stop by Karsh in Washington, we're right here in front of the old family video store.
What are the sides with your dinners?
We will have coleslaw and baked beans.
The perfect barbecue sides.
There we go. Yeah.
Very good.
You do a lot of work with a lot of other charities, too, and a lot of other good causes.
Yeah, we help out. We work with the who does the bell ringing nowadays?
The United Way.
United Way. I know the Life Center over here.
Yes.
Randy over there at the Life Center is he's a Lions Club member as well. So
is he going to be here today?
I'm not sure. I hope so.
Because he's a good talker.
Yeah, that's a true statement right there.
He's not a good stop talker, but he's a good talker.
After today, what's the next big event for the Lions Club?
Well, fundraising-wise, it'll be next spring's barbecue. Mm-hmm. We typically do the 2 barbecues, and like I said, one of them's directed, or funds go directly to the Help the Bake sale, but the other goes to our general work and donations and service. And then we had the golf tournament that we just had in late September.
So Paul, you're compared to some of the guys that are in the Lions Club, you're a relative young guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
And a rookie as far as years in.
And we've got a few younger ones starting to come in. So as the great Kevin Engler used to say, a lot of our members are room temperature or above. But some of us, we're getting some newer members, younger members, and I think we got a pretty good spectrum going of ages.
What time are you going to start serving today?
We'll be serving around 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, and
Yep.
you go until it runs out?
Until it runs out or it looks like nobody else is coming.
And
It's
usually
usually about 1:30.
And it usually runs out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know because I've almost missed out on a couple of times.
Well, you're a busy man, Mark.
Yeah, well, something I keep telling myself that.
So just $10 for a pork steak dinner, $8 for a hamburger dinner, $8 for brats.
Yep.
$5 for the hot dog dinner, a pork steak sandwich just $6, hamburger for $4, brat sandwich for $4, and hot dogs just $1. And again, all the money helping out Help the Hungry Bake Sale. They had an awesome float in the parade.
Yes, they did.
Yesterday too.
Yes, I saw Becky Panshot and a few others. Cindy Danley were in the parade as well, which went right by your office.
Yeah. We usually don't schedule any events for Friday afternoon of the homecoming parade.
Yeah, wise move.
Or B3, Right. So there's several days it's kind of like, well, we're open, and if somebody can get to us, good luck.
By the way, how's the market doing this week?
It's hovering. No real, as a matter of fact, I think it was up yesterday, but it's pretty much hovering right now. A lot of times what happens in D.C. doesn't have a lot of effect on Wall Street. So.
Well, between you and Joe Woodard and First State Community Bank, that's where all of our finances are tied up. So you guys, I want better news next time.
Well, and don't, she's not here, but Lisa, don't forget Lisa Sumter.
Yeah.
How could anyone forget?
Long time,
the lovely
Lion.
and talented Lisa Sumter.
She's somewhere in the Caribbean or Mexico somewhere.
Wow.
So,
Yes.
So good luck to her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Very
All right.
good. Well, looks like our homecoming queen's here, so.
Okay.
That means you're out.
Yeah, sorry, Paul.
You're out and she's in.
I'm not that pretty, so we'll let you guys go. Come on over. Karsh and Washington in front of the family video. Start serving around 10, be done around 1:30. And
across the
enjoy
street from
great
Little
barbecue.
Caesars Pizza and First State Community Bank.
There we
the
go.
drive-through thing. Yes.
All right.
Thanks, Paul.
boys.
Thanks for letting us
thanks,
be
Mark.
here.
Thanks.
All right.
Paul Meinson, he is our Lions Club extraordinaire fella and providing the electricity this morning, which is getting us here on the Parkland podcast. As again, we welcome you in on this Saturday morning. It's 8:20. What's our current temperature outside right now? What are you thinking, Mark?
Well, I'm going to go 62.
62 degrees. Let's see. Did you check your phone before you did that?
No.
Oh, really? 65, it appears. No, 60. 60 in Farmington proper.
I know my temps. I got out and walked 3 1/4 miles this morning
Yeah,
already.
Yeah, you were already working out. I was drinking Mountain Dew while you were working out this morning.
Well, I think we should take our first break and get the
Okay.
Queen over here. Long live the Queen.
Long live the Queen, Claire Tinnen, the homecoming queen at last night's Farmington football game crown. We'll talk to her next on the Parkland podcast.
Farmington, Missouri, your destination for a perfect weekend getaway. Dine in at one of our quality restaurants or visit one of our surrounding wineries. Farmington offers a variety of parks and other recreational leisure time activities. See some sights, have some fun, and go wherever your heart takes you. Sounds like a lot of fun, so get a room and stay a while. All this and more awaits you just 60 miles south of St. Louis. Discover Farmington today.
Parkland Pharmacy is out to prove that local independent pharmacy is alive and well. We work hard at giving you an excellent experience every time you come to see us. We love what we do, and we would love to take care of you. There's no need to be frustrated with your health care. If you're tired of what your pharmacy is not doing for you, then stop waiting in line and come see us today. We have 6 locations across Southeast Missouri, so Google us to find the store nearest you or visit parklandrx.com. Parkland Pharmacy is a local pharmacy at its finest.
Why do so many people like working at the Southeast Missouri Mental Health Center?
The pay is awesome. What we do for our clients is awesome. The coworkers that we have, the staff, everybody is just, they're all welcoming.
I feel very supported. It's a great network of people that we have working here. We really work together, I think, to try to improve the lives of those that we serve.
The insurance is phenomenal. The cost is minimal. They're good to us, and the benefits are so great, you can't beat it.
Apply today. Welcome back to the Parkland Podcast here on Facebook Live and YouTube. We have the Queen with us here.
Royalty is in the house.
Claire Tenen named the homecoming queen last night during the Farmington football game. Congratulations and good morning. Thanks for joining us. So tell us what it was like when you heard the announcement that you got to be queen.
Well, I was really shocked. I don't know if you saw my face, but I was definitely so shocked. I mean, I did not know what was going to happen. I mean, I was up against like really, really good friends of mine, like us all being in the senior class together. We're all such great friends. So I was honestly happy with whoever it was, but I did not really think it was going to be me. I didn't really know. And I had to wait till they called my last name because there was also another Claire running, Claire Maloney. And she's actually one of my really, really, really good friends. So I had to wait till they called my last name because I didn't want to like jump and it not be me.
Oops.
Yeah.
So did you get a little weak in the knees when you heard and like?
Oh my gosh, yeah. My poor escort, I literally had to hold on to him. I thought I was gonna fall over. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, oh my gosh, I was so shocked. And I told him, I was like, I might fall over if I win. Like, you're gonna probably have to hold me.
Who was your escort?
Cooper Tripp.
Cooper, I know Cooper Tripp. In fact, I saw you in the parade. I've known Cooper since he was born, as a matter of fact. So he's a good choice.
And representing student council. You've been involved in student government for a while, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, right now I serve as the public relations officer, which is such a fun position that I get to hold. I do a lot of the social media for the student council account. So I go around the school and I interview people and ask various questions, especially during homecoming week. And I think that doing that was also another thing that helped me win queen. I mean, I had this little microphone and I put Vote Claire Tenen on it, and I think that really helps get my name out there.
It's all about branding, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how did the queen get elected? Was it on a vote basis?
Yeah. So we have 8 different organizations, and I just so happened to be elected for student council.
That is awesome. So are you enjoying your time in the council?
Yes, I really, really like it. I mean, it is such a great organization, and I just love all the people who are involved in it. I mean, we have so many people involved. I don't even know how many kids we have, but it's a lot, and we all put in so much effort.
So Jason and I, we were in radio for a bunch of years, so we got paid to ask people questions and find out more about them and what they're doing. The first time you had to interview somebody and find out about them, were you nervous about it? Were you excited? What was your reaction to doing that?
I mean, I just feel like I have the personality that I just will just go ask people questions, and if they respond something that's like really good, I'll put it in the video. And at school sometimes people will say like things that I have to edit out of the video.
So did we. So
Yeah.
who are your mom and dad?
Amy and Jason Tinnen.
What do they think about all this?
Oh my gosh, they were so excited. I ran up to my mom as soon as I got off of the field. It was just so exciting. I mean, I was literally flooded by so many people. It was just so exciting.
And now you've got is the dance tonight?
Yes.
Are you excited about that?
I'm really excited. I'm excited that I get to wear my crown.
Yeah.
That's not coming off for a long time,
Yeah,
is it?
probably not.
How many pictures did you pose for yesterday?
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Probably like over 200 pictures, if not more.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my face literally hurt from smiling so much. I was so excited. I'm like, my face literally hurts so bad, and it still hurts because I just have been smiling. I've been so happy.
Who are some of your favorite teachers at Farmington High School?
Other than Mr. Lowry, of course.
Yeah.
I love Mrs. Reeves. I have A&P with her. She's just the sweetest thing. And I also love, I had last year Dr. Reeves.
Yeah.
I really love him.
We miss him, don't
Yeah,
we?
I miss him so much.
Yeah.
He was such a great mentor and really helped me with my education so much.
What's the future hold for Claire Tinnen? This is your senior year. You've got decisions to make.
Well, after high school, I plan to attend Ole Miss. I got accepted like 3 weeks ago. And so I'm majoring in nursing.
Wow, great.
What made you decide Ole Miss?
I just really like the campus. I really wanted to get out of Missouri. I was like, I want to get out. And Ole Miss really isn't that far as you think. It's only like 4.5 hours away.
Right.
So I wanted to be still sort of close, but I wanted to be out of state if I could.
So
How's the nursing program there? Pretty good.
It's fairly new. They're definitely like doing a lot more with it. And so I'm really excited to start my education there.
So do you want to just like be a nurse, or do you have a specialty in mind?
I do have a specialty in mind. I want to be an aesthetic nurse, so people who do like facial and like cosmetic procedures.
Oh, wow.
How'd you figure that that's where you wanted to be?
Well, I have my mom has a really good friend, and her name is Raquel Frisilla, and she has she's a nurse practitioner, and she has a medical spa in St. Louis, and so I interned there over the summer, and I completely fell in love with it. I mean, I love Raquel and all of her team. They're so nice, and made me just completely fall in love with the field.
Anybody else in the medical profession in your family?
No.
Wow, so you'll be
Yeah.
the first one. That's cool.
So do you want to come back here when you graduate, or we'll see?
I guess we'll see. I really don't know. Who knows?
You got plenty of time
Yeah.
to figure that out.
See, this is like when we used to do Dream Team interviews
Yeah.
and things like that, or our Academic All-Star interviews. Would you like to travel a little bit?
Yeah, definitely would want to travel. Just like see what I can do outside of Farmington. I mean, like I've lived in this little circle my whole life, so definitely ready to like branch out.
So you were born and raised here?
Yeah.
Awesome. Where would you like to travel to?
I don't know, really anywhere but here.
This is not a knock against Farmington
Right,
Moda.
yeah, absolutely.
She loves Farmington. She just wants to see what the rest of the
Yeah.
world looks like.
So nursing in the medical field, that's the ultimate goal. What are some things, you mentioned the internship, anything else you've done to kind of prepare yourself for that?
I mean, that's pretty much all I've done, and definitely I've done a lot of research, making sure that's something that I want to do,
Sure.
and, put a lot of my time in. And I am graduating high school with my associate's degree, so I'll be a little bit of a step ahead whenever I go to college.
Awesome.
You have brothers or sisters?
I have an older brother and a younger sister.
What's your younger sister think about you being queen?
Oh my gosh, well, she's a cheerleader. So she literally started crying because I literally could see her, and she ran up to me so fast. I mean, she's literally my best friend. So it was such a special moment to have.
Well, speaking of crying, do you realize how much your mom is going to cry when you leave to go to Ole Miss?
I know. I keep talking about it, and she won't let me talk about it at all. She's like, you can't talk about it.
It's not happening. Very cool. Well, Claire, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for
Making
having
time.
me.
Have a great time at the dance tonight. It's
Thank
going to be
you.
so much fun.
Who are you going with?
My friends.
Got just a
So-
big group?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, give them a shout out. Say hi to all of them.
Yeah.
Hi, Claire Mallory, and my natty.
And Cooper, good job being the escort yesterday. You did a fine job, buddy.
Awesome. Oh, and Student Council Socials, how do people find that to see some of your work online?
It is, I think it's just Farmington Stuco on Instagram.
Okay.
And so you'll see all my interviews on there throughout, like, homecoming week and just the weeks prior.
Who's your favorite interview? Do you have one?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know. There's so many good options. I really don't know. I just like to ask whatever comes to mind. And so
do you just interview students and teachers, or have you ever gone off campus to interview anybody?
I've really only done students just because it's student council.
Okay.
Cool. Well, check out the work. It's on Instagram, Farmington High School Student Council. Claire Tennant, the Homecoming Queen 2025.
Awesome.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You.
All right. That's Claire joining us here on the Parkland Podcast. Coming up, we'll have more. It's 8:32 and 62 degrees.
Farmington, Missouri, your destination for a perfect weekend getaway. Dine in at one of our quality restaurants or visit one of our surrounding wineries. Farmington offers a variety of parks and other recreational leisure time activities. See some sights, have some fun, and go wherever your heart takes you. Sounds like a lot of fun, so get a room and stay a while. All this and more awaits you just 60 miles south of St. Louis. Discover Farmington today.
It's the memories made during a weekend with the girls, a family adventure, or a Sunday stroll in historic downtown. At First State Community Bank, we have a strong passion for small business owners and the students and families who live, work, and play here. Our passion for them runs deep because this is our community too. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
Do you often ask others to repeat themselves? Is the TV volume creeping up higher? Hi, I'm Dr. Karen Melton, and it could be time to have your hearing checked. Hearing loss happens gradually, making it hard to notice. At Hearing Care Partners, we offer thorough hearing evaluations that uncover even subtle changes in your hearing over time. Early detection can improve your hearing and your life. Start prioritizing your hearing today. Schedule your appointment now at hearingcarepartners.com. At Hearing Care Partners, we listen so you can hear.
Since 1941, Busenbark Flooring has been Southeast Missouri's trusted name in flooring. This family-owned business features top-quality carpet, tile, and hardwood, along with countertops, kitchens, and bathrooms, all with expert installation. Need to haul it? Busenbark Trailer Sales has you covered. Come see the large selection of dump trailers, equipment haulers, goosenecks, livestock trailers, and more. Visit busenbarkflooring.com and busenbarktrailersales.com. Or stop by and see everything at the Fairgrounds exit on Highway 67.
Farmington, Missouri, your destination for a perfect weekend getaway. Dine in at one of our quality restaurants or visit one of our surrounding wineries. Farmington offers a variety of parks and other recreational leisure time activities. See some sights, have some fun, and go wherever your heart takes you. Sounds like a lot of fun, so get a room and stay a while. All this and more awaits you just 60 miles south of St. Louis. Discover Farmington today.
Back on the Parkland Podcast on this Saturday morning. It's 8:35, 62 degrees. We bring in Brian Hickey for our next segment. But before we get to the interview, Mark, I want to do some trivia, and we wanted to make sure that Brian was here.
Yeah, Brian, how's your trivia skills? Good morning, by the way.
Most days is pretty good.
All right,
I've got
wife calls me a vault of useless knowledge.
Oh, great. So
Well,
you're perfectly qualified
I
then.
am.
She would definitely know for sure.
Yes.
Well, since the baseball playoffs have started, I did 3 baseball playoff World Series questions
Okay.
and then 1 music question. Would you guys rather do the music question first or the baseball questions?
Oh, I can not answer any of them, so go for it.
In fact, where's Paul Meinson? Paul, get over here. You can be a part of this as well. He's a baseball fan. Well, he's a Royals fan. That's not quite like being a baseball fan, but
here too.
But we know who won more this year.
yeah, that's true. But we didn't raise the bar very high. All right, we've got some baseball
that
trivia
works.
questions, and we haven't forgotten about you, Nora. We'll get to you in just a minute, okay?
Is this thing on?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All
Can
right,
you
I'm
hear me
on.
now?
Good.
You hear him better.
All right,
than
now
anybody.
I'm kind of looking at your answers there, Mark.
All right, well then stop
It's an
that.
honor system. Come on now.
All right, here we go. How many World Series have been played since they first began?
Ooh.
You can look at these answers all you want, Paul, because my handwriting is so atrocious. I knew you couldn't read them. How many World Series have there been?
I'm going to say 130.
All right, Brian.
Yeah, I'm somewhere in that vicinity, 130, 140.
Well, this can be like The Price is Right. If you want to go,
Oh,
go
yeah,
one
yeah.
lower. Go one lower.
$1. $1.
128.
Okay.
Okay, well then I got to do the over, so but I'm thinking 137 for some reason.
Well, we're going to go with guest number 2 here, or guest number 3
Hey.
technically, 120.
Oh, wow.
120.
All right.
Now, there were 2 years where the World Series actually wasn't played. Can you name either of the years?
I can.
42 and 41.
No, 84 because of the strike
Oh, 90.
is one of those. Or is that 90? It's 94. 94. Did they cancel the baseball? Did they cancel World Series after the earthquake?
No, they finished that
They
one.
finished that
They
one.
finished the
I think
base.
there's one in World War II,
Yeah.
like
That was the World War
43. I'm going to say 43.
Yeah, I think that's the right answer. I think it's 94 and 43.
Well, 94 was right, but the other one was 1904. That
Oh.
would have been the second World Series, but there just wasn't enough interest in it, so then
Oh.
they decided not to do it.
Really?
But they brought it
Interesting.
back.
Wow,
Yes,
interesting.
yes.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Who has the most home runs in World Series history?
Oh boy, that's a good question.
Making me think too early this
Well,
morning.
it's got to be a Yankee
Probably
because they were so
yeah.
in it so many years.
I'm going to go with Reggie Jackson.
Solid guess.
I was going to lean that way. I might go with. I'll go with Babe Ruth.
Well, maybe it's recent history, but I'm gonna go with David Ortiz because it seemed like he hit 50 of them against the Cardinals in 2014.
You guys were on the right
This is
approach.
A Yankee.
It was how soon we forget Mickey Mantle, the great
Oh,
Mickey
yeah.
Mantle. He had 18.
The
Babe Ruth
Commerce
had
Comet.
15.
Who?
Babe Ruth had 15.
Okay.
And Yogi had 12. So the top 3 were all Yankees. So,
Yeah.
all right. Now, what pitcher had the most wins in World Series
my.
history?
Oh golly.
Hmm.
It's so cool when I
Well,
already know the
when you
answers.
when you don't think of the when you think of the old Yankees, it's always the hitters.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that you think of first.
Yeah.
Bob Gibson.
Gibson's a solid guess. Absolutely.
I'll lean that way too.
Yeah.
Because Mark said something about how dear it was to him.
Oh. Well, if that's the case, then yeah. But just to get another guess out there, I'll go with like Whitey Ford. He was, I guess, the top pitcher of the Yankees. In the
We've got a
60s.
winner here.
Hey,
Oh,
all right.
Oh,
Whitey
wow.
Ford
Whitey
had
Ford.
10 wins. Bob Gibson went 7-2 in the World Series.
Okay.
And
All right.
pitched every inning probably.
Yeah,
of
just
all those
about.
games.
All right, and one music question.
Okay.
One music question. Which member of the Eagles wrote songs for the TV show Miami Vice?
Ah, I know the answer.
Glenn Fry.
I was going to say Glenn Fry, but I'll say the drummer.
Don Henley?
Yeah, Don Henley.
Yeah. Glenn Fry's the answer.
Glenn Fry's the
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wrote Smuggler's
Smuggler's
Blues
Blues, yeah.
and You Belong to the City.
Yep.
Had a cool saxophone solo in that song.
Yep.
Yes. So
Very good. Well,
very
I didn't help much. I don't know why you brought me over here.
Well, you're also going to be our gopher because in about 15 minutes we're going to get Joe over here,
Okay.
if he's willing. And Miss Nora said she would like to talk on.
All
the
right.
podcast
I will.
too.
I'll give Joe a heads up that you guys want him in about 15.
All right, sounds
That'll
good.
work.
Thank you, Paul. I'm surprised he didn't try and sing.
That's that's next round.
All right, Brian Hickey. You say you look at people and say, "Man, that dude gets around." Dude, you got around this year. You went on a trip of a lifetime, didn't you?
I did. My
Tell-
mom called me 18 months before this happened and said, hey, they met a photographer. Mom does a adventure with all the grandkids when they turn 13. So all my sister's kids did a trip. Everybody pretty much went through the Grand Canyon. And my daughter went, my son went, my nephews have all been, and now she's taking the adult kids on adventures.
Huh?
And where did you go?
We went to Africa this year. She called and said, hey, Mark, they met this guy on one of the trips. He's a photographer. And he said this is going to be his last photo safari that he's putting together. And she said, do you want to go to Africa this year? I'm like, absolutely. I'm retired. I can do whatever I want. So that's what I did.
Amboseli National Park. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's correct. It is Amboseli. We started out, we left the United States from JFK Airport and flew to Qatar, and then
Switch out with this guy if you don't mind.
from Qatar we went to Nairobi, and from Nairobi we went to different points throughout Africa. We were in Kenya, Tanzania, and Rwanda.
Wow.
Nairobi was kind of the home base. Whenever we were changing countries, we'd start from Nairobi. So we landed in Nairobi, spent the night and one day, and then the next day we went to Tanzania. If you've ever seen the movie Hatari,
A long time ago, but
yes,
yeah.
they shot a lot of that movie in the Ngorongoro crater, and that was the first place we went.
Wow.
So
And
like
that's in Tanzania.
some people go on trips to Africa, and I'll ask them, did you see a lot of wildlife? No, we really didn't get to see a lot. That was not a worry with you, was
No,
it?
it absolutely was not. I've got about 10,000 pictures on my camera, and probably another 300 or 400 on my phone.
Wow.
We got to see the big five, which are elephants. And I wrote it down so I didn't forget. Let's see. Elephants, water buffalo, lions, leopards, and black rhino.
Wow.
Now, in Nairobi, where we were staying, the hotel, there's just a long line of hotels right next to the highway, businesses, everything. And then there's a highway, and then there's the Nairobi National Park. 47 square miles of park. So if you get inside the park and you're facing the city of Nairobi, you get your animals and the city in the background.
Wow.
Kind of interesting shots sometimes. I've got 3 or 4 giraffes that in the background is apartment complexes.
You got to see some of these animals actually doing what wild animals do.
Absolutely.
Tell me about the story you told me at the Civic Center
Which one?
about the cheetah taking down.
Oh, yes. We were in, I believe we were in Amboseli that day. We had stopped and seen a cheetah earlier. She had not made a kill, and she was very tired, taking a break, and got a bunch of pictures of her. We left, and we were in a group of 3 cars, and they radioed back after we were leaving and said, hey, you need to come back. She's made a kill. We turned around and came back. And we got to her. She had a rabbit in her mouth, and she was walking along, and suddenly she starts crouching down. And if you look ahead where she was walking, where we were, there was a Thompson gazelle, small gazelle, about 100 yards up ahead of her. She ends up dropping this rabbit and taking off for this gazelle. Gazelle takes off because, no, he comes running around went wide, came back by our vehicle. If I could have leaned out and touched it, they were that close.
Wow.
The gazelle came by. The cheetah was maybe 2 strides behind her. He turned again. She swiped his feet, and it was all over.
That was it.
That
so
was
while
it.
that's happening, you're
Oh yeah.
click, 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 click,
Click,
click,
click,
click,
click. There's probably 300 pictures just in that sequence. Some of them are in focus, some of them aren't. But hey, just incredible.
That's amazing. So, what happened to the rabbit?
As far as I know, it's still there. Usually things like that get scavenged
Yeah,
up
let's
pretty
say a
quick.
hyena probably
But
grabbed by that.
she switched from the cheeseburger and went for the Big Mac.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Now, did cheetah have little cheetahs that it was trying to feed as well?
Not that we saw, but more than likely, because if it was just her, I think she would have just gone with the rabbit. Since a better opportunity presented itself, and I believe that's what happened. Now, we did see other cheetahs while we were there, and yes, there were babies with them, but we didn't see any on that particular day.
So you see a picture of a cheetah, or you watch a TV show where a cheetah's in full sprint, and it's pretty impressive. But I would imagine in person, you really get the full understanding of how fast they are.
TV is you get a good idea until you actually see it, though. You have no clue. A couple of days earlier, we had been in a different park, and there was a group of 3, and all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, we saw a herd of zebras, full tilt, running away. Not even 3 seconds later, there's 3 cheetahs coming behind them.
That is so cool.
They didn't catch the zebra that was there that day, but it was fun to watch.
So were you warned that, like, keep your hands and your feet inside?
Yes.
The Jeep?
Yes, we were. We could not get out and pet the animals, unfortunately. One of the guys I work with at the Civic Center said, "Get us a picture of you petting a lion." Well, sorry, the closest I got was about 10 yards from a lion.
That's still pretty darn close.
Are they just so used to seeing people now, because ecotourism is such
a
a
lot
big...
of the places that we went to, they're used to seeing people, so they go and do what they're doing, and they don't even pay any attention to us, really. I think the biggest issue they have, one of the guides told us, was food.
Right.
There's in the crater, there's a couple of places where you can actually get out and sit at picnic tables, and the lions we had talked about earlier decided that's where they wanted to be that day, so nobody was eating.
Yeah. I can see where that might not be your best option for dining.
What was the flight into and out of like for you on this trip?
Which one? Because going over, business class, so it rocked.
Yeah, right.
And
then you get to
we get in there, and the airline that the Endless Safaris, which was the group that we used, they book with a group, Safari Link.
Okay.
And these are Treetopper Airlines. It's a single prop Cessna that'll hold about 14 people.
Okay.
So it's a turboprop. They get you where you're going pretty quick, but they are tight, very tight. And by the end of that, I start to get a little claustrophobic on a couple of these. So some are a little bigger and wider than others.
Right.
And we just kept getting the really small ones.
And how long were these flights?
Most of them were about an hour.
Okay, so awful.
We did the one from Nairobi to Tanzania was the longest one. And that one was not quite 2.
Okay.
And then, coming back, same thing. And we flew in and out of Kilimanjaro Airport 3 or 4 times. And it's a long process at Kilimanjaro. All the rest of them, it was you get in, get off your plane, go. You're done.
These weren't big, huge planes?
No, they were not.
Pretty bumpy ride?
Actually, no. They were usually pretty smooth.
And then you mentioned a dirt runway. I
Yes.
just can't comprehend that. What was that like?
Interesting. The first couple times we landed in and out, it's like, really? Okay. It's just one other airport. Kilimanjaro is
Kind of typical,
asphalt,
like
concrete,
a modern
regular
airport.
runway.
Yeah.
All the rest of them they're bush runways.
And it wasn't. If that wasn't enough, the dirt runway, the greeting committee that you had with rifles.
Yes, on 3 or 4 of the parks that we came in and out of, the reservations and whatnot, they have, I can't think of the name now, rangers, park rangers. They are actually dressed in Army garb, so you know that that's what they do. And they had rifles, semi-automatic weapons, and they were keeping animals off the runways. We did not have an issue coming in and out for us, but they do. Wildebeest will travel through, and whatnot. So they kept them off, but a lot of them, there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So everybody's sitting around talking. They're all waiting for their safaris. There's 5,700 safari companies just in Kenya.
Oh my!
How many?
5,700.
Wow. Wow.
So were the herds of wildebeest as big as they talk about on like
They
National Geographic?
are. Some of the ones we saw were actually very large. We did not get to see a crossing, which was very disappointing. But
Crossing as in a river crossing?
yes,
Okay.
with the crocodiles
Yeah.
and the alligators. Alligators were waiting. A lot of the places that we went to that had crossings on them, crocodiles everywhere. But nothing came through. There's been a change in philosophy in Tanzania, and they are burning prairie, and it regrows, and it messes with the cycle for the animals, for the wildebeest, for traveling. They make basically a big loop during the year, and now this, where they're burning and replanting and regrowing, they're staying and eating, so they're not making the crossings.
So what was more impressive, more intimidating, however you want to put it, seeing an elephant up close or a big 20-foot crocodile?
Elephant. Oh, there is one in the Amboseli Park. His actual name is Craig.
Craig.
He is a 57-year-old elephant, and he is what they call a tusker. And the tusks have to weigh more than 100 pounds each.
Jeez.
And he's right now he's the biggest elephant in Africa. And I got some really nice pictures of Craig.
He doesn't have too much to fear, is what
No,
you're saying.
he does not. They have a tracker on him, and people pay to come into this part of Amboseli to go see Craig. He is a tourist attraction in himself. So,
who made the trip with you?
My mom and my sister went on this one. I have another sister. She was not able to go, but very good trip. It was a lot of fun, especially with having family there.
So your wife didn't go with you?
Sherry did not go. She's a little disappointed, I think, but not really her thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you have grandkids, so I'm sure.
I do.
She was quite happy to stay home with grandkids.
Yes,
and stuff.
she was. She was very happy. She enjoyed staying home, and hey, Papa's doing this. Hey, Papa's doing this. I was able to, in the evenings when I had Wi-Fi, I could get a hold of Sherry. So it was an 8-hour time difference.
Yeah.
Nice. So you just had to be careful when you called her?
Yeah, we worked it out pretty good. So.
And how long were you this trip last?
This one, we got into Nairobi on the 18th of August, and I was home September 11th.
Wow, so almost
3.5 weeks.
Wow.
We were in doing safaris.
There are once-in-a-lifetime trips, and then there's once-in-a-lifetime trip. This was one of them.
This was one of them. I'm probably never go back. I would love to.
Right.
I would like to take Sherry on something like that and say, hey, we could do a short one.
Yeah.
I think she would enjoy being able to see these animals like this.
How many vaccinations did you have to get?
I actually got an MMR updated.
Yeah.
I just had to have proof of a yellow fever vaccine. When you come back from Tanzania into Kenya, you have to have proof. That was fun to track down in St. Louis City.
Yeah.
It's a one and done, like the smallpox vaccination.
Yeah.
So I just had to find it. I got it in 1979.
Yeah. Good luck with that,
It
right?
was fun to track down. It really was.
I bet.
But other than that, no, we didn't have to have any other vaccines.
Huh,
They
wow.
recommended an MMR before we left.
And the locals, I mean, that's big business there, so I'm sure they
absolutely
take pretty good
is.
care of you, don't they?
They do. They were very friendly. I learned a few words in Swahili, just enough to get us by. Jambo, which is hello, and Asante, which means thank you, and Asante Sana, thank you very much.
And you didn't drink any water, did you?
No, absolutely not. There was no Mufasa's revenge for me.
Okay, well, good.
None at all.
Real quickly, you were one of the original employees of the Farmington Civic Center, and lots of activity happening with the water park.
There is.
And things. I know we drive by it almost daily, dropping off Mrs. Lowry at school. How's that going from what you've seen?
Right now, it's going really well. We just got the inside pool done and opened back up. They redid the slide, moved the stairs around, new flooring, new tiles. Looks really nice in there. This past Monday, we opened for open swim. The other pool was open. The ladies could do their morning aerobics and everything, so they were happy now because it's not outside.
Right.
And as
Although
soon
it's
as
been warm enough,
it has been, it really has. And as soon as we closed the water park a week later, they started taking everything out.
As a longtime swimmer at the Farmington Civic Center, I will tell you this about the aerobics girls. Do not, at risk of losing your life, ever try to get in there early and swim or try to take a lane away from those girls, because at best you'll get the evil eye.
Yeah, at best.
At worst, well.
And then they're going to come out and say, Mark Toady tried to steal my lane this morning. Can you talk to him?
Yes, I know.
I said, yes, ma'am, I will be happy.
Hey, Brian, we appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for asking me about this.
That's an awesome interview.
Great to tell.
Yeah, it's a great story. One of these days we'll get him back on. We can talk about his honor flight that he went on.
I did.
To Washington, D.C. as well. But we'll save that for another time.
Very good.
We'll make you a repeat guest. You'll be like the Kevin Engler of the park.
Oh, there you
go.
Thank you.
If you want to know more about Africa, just stop by the Civic Center.
Stop by the Civic Center. I'll tell you anything you want to know. I have pictures on my phone. I will be happy to show you.
Excellent.
Very, very cool. Fantastic. Thank you, Brian.
You're
Appreciate
welcome. Thank you.
Brian Hickey joining us here on the Parkland podcast. It is 8:58 on this beautiful Saturday morning. Again, we're broadcasting from the Family Video parking lot. The Farmington Lions Club barbecue will be getting underway in about an hour. And you can stop by and get your food. We'll take a quick break. We're going to talk to another one of the organizers of
That's what we're hoping,
Club,
yeah.
right? So that comes your way next here. It's the Parkland Podcast on this Saturday morning on Facebook and YouTube Live.
Parkland Pharmacy is out to prove that local independent pharmacy is alive and well. We work hard at giving you an excellent experience every time you come to see us. We love what we do, and we would love to take care of you. There's no need to be frustrated with your health care. If you're tired of what your pharmacy is not doing for you, then stop waiting in line and come see us today. We have 6 locations across Southeast Missouri, so Google us to find the store nearest you or visit parklandrx.com. Parkland Pharmacy is a local pharmacy at its finest.
Why do so many people like working at the Southeast Missouri Mental Health Center?
The pay is awesome. What we do for our clients is awesome. The coworkers that we have, the staff, everybody, it's just, they're all welcoming.
I feel very supported. It's a great network of people that we have working here. We really work together, I think, to try to improve the lives of those that we serve.
Do you often ask others to repeat themselves? Is the TV volume creeping up higher? Hi, I'm Dr. Karen Melton, and it could be time to have your hearing checked. Hearing loss happens gradually, making it hard to notice. At Hearing Care Partners, we offer thorough hearing evaluations that uncover even subtle changes in your hearing over time. Early detection can improve your hearing and your life. Start prioritizing your hearing today. Schedule your appointment now at hearingcarepartners.com. At Hearing Care Partners, we listen so you can hear.
It's the memories made during a weekend with the girls, a family adventure, or a Sunday stroll in historic downtown. At First State Community Bank, we have a strong passion for small business owners and the students and families who live, work, and play here. Our passion for them runs deep because this is our community too. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
We are back on the Parkland Podcast live on this Saturday morning, 9:01. Got a current temperature of outside of 65 degrees, and we are visiting with the Farmington Lions Club, getting you ready for their barbecue, which is going to get underway here in about an hour. We have Joe Woodard joining us here, and we have Nora Janin. Say hi, Nora.
Hi.
Fantastic. Joe, member of the Lions Club, how did you get involved in this organization?
Well, I say it was probably about maybe going on 7 years ago. I just knew that I wanted to get involved in the community somehow. At the time, I was working at the office of Chris Morrison, and he was in the Rotary, so I didn't want to double up there. So I was looking for some other opportunities, and someone recommended the Lions Club, so that's where I've been ever since as far as the civic club.
How many years?
I think 7 now.
7?
Wow.
At least 6 for sure, because we've lived here in Farmington for going on 8 years, and so it was pretty shortly after that I joined.
So you're probably one of the younger guys in the organization?
No, we had just had one member. He did not renew his membership, so that retains me as the youngest member
Hey,
still.
there you go.
So
keep that guy out.
I was beat for a second, but he left.
So when the's jobs to do, how many times have you heard? Well, we'll give that to Joe. He's the young guy. He
It
can
happens.
handle
I've
it.
got the strong back still. So
Yeah.
it's,
we said you were the youngest, officially the youngest, but really unofficially, Nora, you're the youngest
That's
member
right.
of the Lions Club, right? Tell us about yourself and where you go to school.
I'm in 7th grade. I go to Farmington Middle School, and yeah, I do cheer.
You do cheer?
Yeah.
Can you do a backflip?
No.
No? Oh, okay, we won't put you on the spot like that. Who are some of your favorite teachers at the middle school? Who are some good teachers you like?
I like pretty much all my teachers. I like Miss Clary, Miss Stites, Mr. Cummings. I really like all my teachers.
How did you get involved with the Lions Club barbecue?
Well, my mom.
Your mom?
Yeah, she just brings me to meetings every now and then. And yeah,
What's your mom's name?
Brittany Janin.
Okay. Do you like what you see? Is this kind of a fun group to be around?
Yeah.
What are you going to be doing today?
Oh, I get to call their name out and give them their order.
So if I order a pork steak dinner, you say, Tony, pork steak dinner for 2s, ready.
Yes,
Okay,
basically.
okay.
Got to project and just like use your cheerleader voice, right?
Yes.
What other kind of activities or things are you into? Sports and things like that?
I don't really do much sports. I just like cheer, and I like to play outside a lot.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Joe, what about you? You've got an interesting activity that starts. What time do you wake up in the morning, Nora?
6-ish.
Would you be willing to get up at say like 4 o'clock in the morning to
No.
exercise?
No,
Okay.
I like my sleep.
Well, Joe apparently likes his sleep, but 3 days a week he goes without it, right?
that's true. Yeah.
Tell
Yeah,
us
it's
about
a
this
sacrifice.
workout routine you got going on.
Yeah, you're tempting fate here, getting me talking about the F3 group because I could talk for a little while, but I'll keep it short. Yeah, so I've been for about a year part of a workout group called F3. It stands for Fitness, Fellowship, and Faith. And basically, it's a group of men that get together to make each other better. We push ourselves to exercise in the morning to make ourselves physically better, and then we fellowship and join together to make ourselves, mentally and emotionally better as well, spiritually better. And it's just about raising up men to be leaders in our community. Is the mission statement of F3 is to plant, grow, and serve small workout groups for men for the invigoration of male community leadership.
You do some pretty interesting workouts too.
Yeah, I call it F3, or I call it CrossFit Light for dads. So, I mean, we're not, doing cleans with 200 pounds. We use cinder blocks as our main weight because they're cheap, and that way guys can come in for free. There's no barrier to entry to come along. There's no fee to join the group or anything like that. So it's free and open to all men. And we just want guys to get out and push themselves and make themselves a little better. All fitness levels are welcome. We've got from 16 years old to 64, I think, is our oldest member. So we've got the full age range, all fitness levels. It's a fun group.
So if somebody would have told you 5 years ago that you're going to be at the high school at 5 in the morning lifting cinder blocks, would you have said, yeah, right?
I would have said, I hope so. I wouldn't believe it would be true, but I would have liked the idea back then. I'm glad that I've matured enough to keep that discipline going.
So Nora, have you ever thought about lifting cinder blocks?
No.
She's the smart one of the bunch right here. Tell us about your job, where you work.
So yeah, I'm a financial advisor over at First State Financial Management. It's a subsidiary of First State Community Bank. So we are owned and operated by the bank. So most of our advisors have locations in the different bank buildings. So I create financial plans and help folks with their investments, ideally.
First State Community Bank, putting the community in that bank really sets apart what it does.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I've really enjoyed being a part of that bank. The leadership there really is community minded. One of my favorite things is that even in the closed door meeting where it's not open to the public, you just hear how the leadership really does have the customers at heart. I've heard them even say it's not necessarily what's best for us, but it's what's best for the customer. It was one of my first meetings. There was nobody there to impress. It was just a group of advisors, and this is the place I want to be. I like that. So yeah, the community is important to them.
And people don't stay at they don't go to work at First State Community Bank as a stepping stone to somewhere else. What I've noticed, because this is where both Jason and I bank, is
okay.
You stay there. I mean, you've got people that have been employees there for 30, 40 years.
Absolutely. One of our parking lots, they have spaces for, 25 years, 30 years, and half the parking lot is those, nameplates because there's so many people that have been there for so long.
Okay, Nora, let's ask the really important question. What's the best thing on the menu today? What should we order?
I'm not a big fan of hot dogs. I like hamburgers, so I'd say hamburgers.
Hamburgers?
Yeah.
What about pork steaks? Are they pretty good?
Yeah.
But keep in mind, this guy's cooking the pork steaks. So.
Yeah, don't offend me now. Yeah. Break my heart.
Don't break his heart here.
Yeah, I mean, I've never really been a big fan of hot dogs, so I don't really eat hot dogs. I like pork steaks and hamburgers mostly.
Do you think anybody in the world actually knows what's inside a hot dog?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think anybody does, so you're not alone.
Nor anybody you want to say hi to that might be watching on YouTube or Facebook today? Any of your friends at school? Give them a shout out.
Who are your best friends at school?
We have a little group of I think 5 or 6, and we're usually all around together. So my first friend is Cora Huff, and then it's Josie Himmin, Oriana, Brooklyn. That's my friends.
See what you girls missed out by not being here helping with the Lions Club barbecue? You could be a media superstar just like this young lady.
Very cool. Hey, Nora, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Nora.
Thanks for having me.
You bet.
Fantastic. And Joe, good to talk to you. If anybody wants to get in, wants to join the exercise group, how do they do that?
Yeah, just show up at, we start at 5 a.m. promptly. If you're late, we'll all do burpees as punishment. So you don't want to be late for an F3 group. But if you are late, still show up because we're a little sadistic. We actually enjoy those 10 extra burpees. So we won't be hurt if they show up. But yeah, you just show up. We'll have the equipment and everything you need. We'll lead the group and just show up with the attitude of wanting to get better is the main thing.
The only burpees I enjoy involve drinking a soda real fast and then doing a burpee.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, and that is Monday, Wednesday, Friday at the Farmington High School.
Oh, by the way, you also have expanded to different locations?
We've expanded a lot recently. So the group, when I first joined, we had a group up in Bonne Terre, and that was the only group in the area. There's quite a bit in the Festus, St. Louis area. I mean, F3's been around for over a decade. There's about 4,000 workouts throughout the nation every week. So it's a big organization. And then we expanded it to Farmington in March, and then we opened up a second location in Farmington. Now we've got Fredericktown, St. Genevieve, Potosi, Park Hills. It's grown a lot just in the last 6 months.
But you're not quite ready to open it up to 7th grade cheerleaders who like
to
hang out
we
with
do
their
have
friends.
an age limit. Yeah, it is primarily for men. If someone under the age of 18 wants to show up, they have to be there with a parent. So
you should open up your own 7th grade version of
absolutely.
F3.
I have a question for you guys. Have you guys ever done a toe touch burpee?
No.
Can you show us what one looks like, and then we will try?
Okay. I'm not warmed up, so my toe touch won't.
Oh, man. Okay.
Toe touch burpee?
Toe touch burpee.
You have to do these before that.
Okay, come in a little bit, so make sure you're on camera.
Am I on camera?
No, keep coming.
A little closer.
Closer.
About 2 more steps. There you go.
Now we see you.
5, 6, 7.
Ow. Oh my gosh.
That's pretty impressive.
I'm gonna float that to the guys in F3 and see
Hey,
if they
there
for a toe touch burpee. We got a lot of burpees.
We usually have to do these if we're We messed up something. We usually have to do 25 or 10. Yeah.
Wow.
If I did that and got down on the ground like that, it would take 3 kind of like ropes to lift me back up.
Instead of doing like putting your like stomach down on the ground, you have to do a push-up.
Ooh.
It sucks. This is.
Very good.
I haven't stretched all day, so it's really bad. But
I
don't plan on stretching.
You're going to get plenty of exercise here today.
I think I will.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Joe, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you guys for being here and supporting the Lions Club. If anybody's looking for a way to get involved in the community, Lions Club's always looking for new members, and it's a great civic organization to be a part of. So.
And when do you meet?
We meet on the first and third Thursday of every month at Pasta House is our meeting time.
If somebody's got to eat Pasta House to help out a good cause.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right. Nora Jan and Joe Woodard joining us here on the Parkland Podcast. 9/11 on this Saturday morning, 68 degrees. We'll take a break and come back and do some news and weather. But first, Mark, Subway, Eat Fresh. It's our favorite place to go.
Soups are back, baby.
Yeah, so I guess October, that means the soups are back. Tell us about those delicious soups.
Oh, man, broccoli cheddar. That's what they had when I went in yesterday, and I got me a couple of bowls of that. I'm so excited. I mean, I love the sandwiches. Don't get me wrong. I love the footlongs, but soup. Oh, they have such good soup. They got the loaded potatoes, and they've got the broccoli cheddar soups, and it is so good.
Subway, the Parkland Eat Fresh. They're located in Farmington and Park Hills.
Brianna and Jessica, got to say hi to my girls, too.
Yeah.
Heather's working at the store in Bonne Terre. They do awesome work. I know Brianna's busy. She's starting to move stuff into her new home. Her and her husband are moving into, and Jessica was feeling a little bit under the weather. I told her she sounded like she had swallowed a helium tank because her voice was really high like this. She had lost her voice. I hope you're feeling better.
Subway Eat Fresh, official sandwich sponsor of the Parkland Podcast.
And a huge thank you to Jake and Mike. They were the featured restaurant, not this past week, but the week before, for our Dine Out for the United Way of St. Francis County. And we got their check in the mail. So thank you guys very much for supporting the United Way.
Appreciate that. And First State Community Bank. I mean, Joe kind of gave a pretty good ad for First State Community Bank a while ago, but we always appreciate their sponsorship as well.
Yeah, they really do put the community in community banking. Everyone at that bank is involved in something that gives back to the community. And it's really awesome to see them at all the different events, and never mind all the great financial services that they offer, from your basic banking and checking to investment strategies, long-term, short-term, whatever you need. They've got the professionals on board that can help you with that.
Digital interface is super easy to use. If I need to check and make sure Mark's check's going to clear from the Parkland Podcast, I can do it from my phone. And again, of course, you can get that anywhere, but that community service, being there at events like the Lions Club Barbecue today, that's what First State Community Bank is all about.
Shout out to my buddy Craig Sutherland. He told me about the app that you can put on your bank, and you can check your checking account balance at any time you want. In fact, that's what I'm doing right now. That's how simple it is. It's right there online on your phone.
First State Community Bank, the official bank of the Parkland Podcast. Time for a quick break. When we return, we will have your local news next here on the Parkland Podcast.
Do you often ask others to repeat themselves? Is the TV volume creeping up higher? Hi, I'm Dr. Karen Melton, and it could be time to have your hearing checked. Hearing loss happens gradually, making it hard to notice. At Hearing Care Partners, we offer thorough hearing evaluations that uncover even subtle changes in your hearing over time. Early detection can improve your hearing and your life. Start prioritizing your hearing today. Schedule your appointment now at hearingcarepartners.com. At Hearing Care Partners, we listen so you can hear.
Why do so many people like working at the Southeast Missouri Mental Health Center?
The pay is awesome. What we do for our clients is awesome. The coworkers that we have, the staff, everybody is just they're all welcoming.
I feel very supported. It's a great network of people that we have working here. We really work together, I think, to try to improve the lives of those that we serve.
The insurance is phenomenal. The cost is minimal. They're good to us. And the benefits are so great, you can't beat it.
Apply today.
When comfort matters, count on Capayas Heating and Cooling. Proudly serving St. Francis and surrounding counties, they are your local Bryant Factory authorized dealer, delivering top quality heating and cooling solutions for your home or business. Founded in 2004 by Chuck Capayas, a family-owned and operated company that you can trust. Visit capayasheatingandcooling.com today. Capayas Heating and Cooling in Farmington, 756-1224.
It's the memories made during a weekend with the girls, a family adventure, or a Sunday stroll in historic downtown. At First State Community Bank, we have a strong passion for small business owners and the students and families who live, work, and play here. Our passion for them runs deep because this is our community too. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
Parkland Pharmacy is out to prove that local independent pharmacy is alive and well. We work hard at giving you an excellent experience every time you come to see us. We love what we do, and we would love to take care of you. There's no need to be frustrated with your health care. If you're tired of what your pharmacy is not doing for you, then stop waiting in line and come see us today. We have 6 locations across Southeast Missouri, so Google us to find the store nearest you or visit parklandrx.com. Parkland Pharmacy is a local pharmacy at its finest.
Need to pump this menu out here, Mark Toady, as we're broadcasting from the Farmington Lions Club barbecue.
Well, we could pump it, but we thought we'd bring in some real heavy hitters to help pump the interview. So we've got my good friend and the 5-time Lutheran Teenager of the Year.
Whoa.
At St. Paul Lutheran Church, outstanding usher at the Rejoice 445 service, Miss Shayla Zeleny joining us on the podcast, and she's going to multitask. She's going to hold the mic and the menu at the same time. How are you, young lady?
Good. How are you?
Good. Good to have you with us. You are at St. Paul Elementary School, right?
Yes.
And what grade are you in?
8th grade.
8th grade.
Man, this is it. High school's next year, huh? You ready for that?
Yep, I'm so excited.
Good.
Now, you are also a standout volleyball player, right?
Yep.
Tell us about your team this year.
Well, we are getting ready to play St. Agnes on Sunday, I believe, and we're ready to kick some booty.
Kick? Can a good Lutheran girl say booty? How's the season gone for you so far?
It's going good.
Okay. Who all's on your team?
Can I say the names?
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Maddie Holtz, Gigi Keller, Peyton Overcast, Harmony Ford, Ann Moyers, Ruby, I don't know how to say your last name, Matayalum, Cassie Zigemeyer, Rowan, Dietrich, and Peyton Overcast.
Is there an Ann on your team too?
Anna Oakley, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it's been a good year?
Yeah.
You've won more than you lost?
No, but we're trying to get there.
What position do you play?
Well, right now I'm playing like setter and kind of like all around.
You're just that good. They need you in every position.
Every
Is that what you're saying?
Court. Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
I mean other people on my team, they play all around too.
So how are grades going? That's the most important thing.
Well, right now I have like all A's, but math gets a little rough here and there.
That's because they're starting to put letters and little fancy signs in it with all of it. Now, you know who's really glad to hear about those A's?
What?
Your
Who?
mom and your dad.
Yep.
In fact, your mom is right over there. Tell us who your parents are.
My parents are Heather Zeleny and Chris Zeleny.
How do they support you with everything you do?
They just say give it your all and just you got it.
Because you travel quite. You're also on a traveling team, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are some places that you've gone to play?
Well, I've been at Chicago for like the Big South tournament. I've been to Bellevue, like St. Louis area, Center St. Louis, like basically like in the St. Louis and like the Illinois area.
Okay.
So when you go to high school next year, are you going to go to St. Paul High School or Farmington, or have you not made that decision yet?
I think I'm probably going to go to St. Paul.
You really like it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Who are some of your favorite teachers?
Oh my goodness. I like Mrs. Woodson, Miss McClanahan, who's like my math teacher, and Miss Woodson's my social studies teacher. I also like Mrs. Holtz, which is my homeroom teacher and my ELA teacher. But really all my teachers that go there, they're pretty great.
Have you even thought about college yet?
Well, here's the thing. I love college volleyball, and right now my team, Nebraska, I love them. So I'm wishing that I want to go to Nebraska.
They were just on TV last night, weren't they?
Yep.
So I know what you did last night, right?
Yep. And I think they won.
Nice.
And they play like in front of 20,000 people too. You know that, don't you?
It was crazy. The middle on their team was like rocking it. She was hitting every like overpass straight down, and it was crazy.
See, now when she's not playing volleyball, she is also an usher at the Rejoice 445 service, and she's also a mentor to Miss Hadley, who goes crazy every time she sees you at the service. And you also find some time to help out with the Lions Club. How'd you get involved in this?
Well, Lisa, who's our banker, she told us about this, and we're like, oh, that's pretty cool. So then we came to one, I think 2 years ago, and we really liked it because we went to come and get like food and stuff.
Right.
And it was like so busy that Lisa was like, can you help us? And I'm like, yeah, sure, girl. So then we just helped, and we like enjoyed it. So then we just joined.
Nice. So and now Lisa's somewhere in the Bahamas. And you're here. How'd that happen?
I don't know. She got it. Like the Bahamas right now.
Yeah.
You can handle playing volleyball on the beach in the Bahamas?
Yep.
Yeah,
I would love that.
So where's your mom and dad? We'll make sure we plan that for your next vacation, right?
That's the next big volleyball trip.
What's on our menu today?
So today we have the pork steak dinner, the hamburger dinner, the brat dinner, the hot dog dinner, pork steak sandwich, hamburger sandwich, brat sandwich, and hot dog sandwich.
And they're pretty reasonable, aren't they?
Yeah.
$10 is the most you'll pay. $1 is the deal of the century there.
Yes.
What's your duty today? What are you going to be doing?
So I'm pretty sure my duty today is to just put like the food in the containers and hand them out to people and like get the orders straight.
Excellent. There's be a lot of hand washing and making sure that everything is perfect. Are you a very clean person? Does that stuff kind of bother you, or how do you feel about that?
Well, mostly.
More importantly, what would your mom say about it?
Well, my mom would say that I'm dirty because she always thinks that my room is so messy.
So you're a typical teenager.
It's not that messy, okay? But
True confessions on the Parkland podcast here.
But other than that, I do think that I'm a clean person. Like, I'm not as bad as some people are, but I do wash my hands a lot, so.
Why don't you invite all the members of your volleyball team to come get some barbecue today?
Yes. No, I think they would love it. Y'all come to the barbecue today. It's so good.
And then where are you playing at tomorrow? At St. Paul or on the road?
We're at St. Agnes, so probably in St. Genevieve.
And then you can come watch the team. What's your team name?
Our team name is the St. Paul Giants.
Come see the Giants kick some booty? Is that what we called it?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Miss Shayla joining us today on the Parkland podcast.
Awesome. She did a great job.
Yes. We've got some stars here.
Yeah. Very good. And Mark, you'll find stars at Heimberger Construction.
Yes.
And what a great company they are. They have the awesome website, heimbergerconstruction.com. And again, we were at the event at St. Paul last Saturday, and we look at the sponsor list, and they're right there on the top.
Yeah, and in fact, Jenny came by right after we got done broadcasting. She came by and she bought some things on the silent auction. Didn't have to do it, but she wanted to be a part of it, and that's what they do at Heimberger Construction. They will not only build your building, they will also help you out with a great cause.
And they have those Butler-built buildings that use the two-seam roof system that keeps everything nice and tight and dry. And Butler Building's a Missouri company. I believe they're based in the Kansas City area, so you're investing in that as well. But if you have a big construction project coming up, Heimberger Construction is the way to go. And you see their work all over the Parkland, Mark.
Yeah, you really will. And they hire local, and they get around, not just locally, too. They'll do jobs in St. Louis, and they're just wonderful people to deal with.
HeimbergerConstruction.com is the website. That's where you go to find out more information. You ready for news?
Let's do it.
Let's roll into news here. What police are calling a substantial quantity of crystal meth is off the street. That's thanks to an early Friday morning traffic stop north of Bonne Terre. According to the St. Francis County Sheriff's Department, a Deloge man was arrested when a deputy pulled over a vehicle for an obstructed license plate. A canine was later brought in, and drugs were found underneath the passenger seat. Garrett Larimore of Deloge was sitting in that seat, and he was taken into custody and will be facing formal charges.
If you are using Interstate 55 at Highway 67 at interchange this evening, be aware that MoDOT will be shutting down north and south traffic from both directions of Highway 67. They'll be closed from 9 to 6 for crews to demolish the old I-55 bridge. The I-55 at Highway 67 construction project near Crystal City should be complete in early 2028.
Northbound Highway 60.
Or was that 2026?
That's 2026, yes. Northbound Highway 67, it might feel like 2028 to people that drive that every day. Northbound Highway 67 at the Deloge exit was shut down Thursday evening for almost 2 hours as crews raced to repair a hole that had taken up both lanes. The Missouri State Highway Patrol reports that 14 vehicles received damage from driving over the collapsed area, but no one was injured.
Dine Out for the United Way is off to a great start. It was held this past week at El Tapatio in Deloge. It will continue this Thursday at Little Caesars Pizza in Farmington, as well as Hub's Pub in Bonne Terre.
And the City of Deloge sponsoring their citywide yard sale this weekend. A citywide yard sale means that permits are waived for the weekend. Normally a permit is $5 in the city of Deloge. Mark Tody, do you have a weather forecast to share with us?
I do, as a matter of fact, and it's same old story, a different day. Sunny with a high in the 80s today. We'll get up into the mid-80s tomorrow as well. And then Monday and Tuesday, just a slight chance of showers with highs in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. And then we cool off a bit as we get into Wednesday and Thursday, but still really, really nice as we get into the meat of October with highs in the low 70s.
And we got a current temperature outside right now as we broadcast from the Farmington Lions Club barbecue of 66 degrees. We're right at the intersection of Karsh and Washington. Hey, there goes the senior float driving down Karsh right now.
All right.
Just going 40 miles an hour. Kind of like you asked an interesting question to Claire Tennant a while ago. We had her on. She was the Farmington Homecoming Queen. You asked how was the Queen selected. It's all done through a Google form that's sent out to all the teachers and all the students at Farmington High School. So
I had no idea.
Vote. Now, it's different in different places. At Central High School, the football team selects the homecoming queen.
Interesting.
Yeah, so they all get together, I guess, the Thursday night before, and they actually talk it out. I've talked to Corey Schweiss about it before, and as far as I know, Central's the only school that does that. And Claire mentioned, I think there was 8 different organizations that submit a homecoming queen candidate, always a senior. I know North County does 4, and they're always a senior, and then they have a junior, sophomore, and freshman. They call them attendants, But Farmington, and I know Central, I think is the same way as well. It's just seniors that you see like out on the field each year.
And we forgot to ask Claire who won the float competition.
Oh yeah. Well, the senior one looked pretty good as it was streaking by at 40 miles an hour. Let's do events now. Events are brought to you by Discover Farmington, more than you ever imagined. Find out more about entertainment, dining, outdoor activities, wineries, and more. The weekly hay rides getting underway on Thursday nights in October. It's $13 per person. Kids 2 and under are always free.
Cruising for a Cause, a benefit for the Park Hills Senior Center, is going on today, pretty much all day long, starting at 11. Food trucks, live music, a car show, a beer garden, and fireworks at dusk.
Joe Gilgore will have a good time tonight. In fact, he'll have a ball. It's the President's Ball, all in for MAC, a casino night fundraiser for the Enhancement Grant campaign. That happens this evening, 5 o'clock at the MAC Tech Center.
Coming up this Wednesday, there's another free meal at the Methodist Church in Farmington with Mom's Cafe.
Friday night, October 10th, next Friday, the Downtown Block Party featuring live music from the Casey Reeves Duo, a free concert at the Jefferson Street Plaza.
The second annual Side-by-Sides for Season of Hope, October 11th, 9 a.m. at the St. Francis County Fairgrounds.
Caledonia Cowboy Pumpkin Festival next Saturday the 11th, 10 to 4 in Caledonia. And then something that you'll be a part of, Mark.
The Voices of the Past Historic Cemetery Tours, October 18th, starting at 4:30. I want to go back to the 11th. There's a trivia night at St. Paul for the youth group, I believe, for their next mission trip. And they are looking for a few more teams. So if you would like to be a part of that, just call St. Paul Elementary School. They'll get you hooked up. But Voices of the Past, the Historic Cemetery Tours, October 18th, starting at 4:30. Free hay rides, no reservations accepted.
Mineral Area College has their trunk or treat happening on October 23rd. It'll be on the staff parking lot, and it goes from 5 to 7 o'clock.
By the way, downtown Farmington trick-or-treating costume contest is October 24th. I'll be a judge in that.
Ooh.
That starts at 4 o'clock.
That's one of my favorite trunk-or-treats going on, and all those downtown businesses do such a great job. And then you can go to Pettis Automotive later on that night for a trunk-or-treat they're doing. Theirs starts at 6 o'clock.
A lot of witches out on Main Street at downtown Park Hills that day, starting at 5 p.m.
And Chick-fil-A has a trunk-or-treat happening at their Farmington location October 28th at 5:30 p.m.
The Deloge Library Trunk or Treat is Wednesday the 29th. There's going to be a trunk or treat at St. Paul Elementary School on Thursday the 30th, and I believe that is the same day for Sing United. Featuring
yes, that's right.
Farmington and North County. That'll be that Thursday as well, the 30th.
At the First State Community Bank Center. I always want to say, I always want to put in the other previous sentence. And big trunk or treat, probably one of the biggest around, happens in downtown Park Hills on Halloween, October 31st, and that'll happen at 5:30 that evening. Those are your events. They're brought to you by Discover Farmington, more than you ever imagined. Discover Farmington allows you to find out more about local events. Even book a wedding or day trip today at discoverfarmingtonmo.com. We're rolling so well, you just want to roll right into sports. I mean, I think we've thanked all of our sponsors immensely.
Let's do it.
All right, here's your football scores from last night. Had a dandy of a broadcast for you as the Central Rebels went to Potosi to take on the Trojans. By the way, our sports broadcast brought to you by Mac Tech, Southeast Missouri Mental Health Center, Domino's Pizza, and Capayas Heating and Cooling. The Central Rebels hang on a 31-28 victory over the Potosi Trojans in Week 6.
I was pretty impressed with the Farmington offense as I actually went to my first football game in about 3 or 4 years.
Did you have to pay to get in? I forgot to ask.
No, because I'm old.
Oh.
I'm old, but I really appreciate the gals that I talked to. They said, well, you're not 60 yet, are you? I said, oh, Lord, no, I'm not. I'm way above that. So I got in for free.
Anyways, Farmington wins it.
Oh, yeah, 49. It was a real competitive game, and then they had the opening kickoff. 49-14 over Union.
Festus Tigers remain unbeaten, a 46-21 win over the North County Raiders.
Valley Catholic St. John, battle of unbeatens. It was Valley Catholic defeating the Dragons 31-13.
DeSoto Dragons victorious last night as well. They beat Fredericktown 36-7.
Windsor lost to Hillsborough 41-12.
Perryville blanked Jefferson 35-0.
It was St. Vincent with a win by forfeit over Bayless.
Grandview beat Herculaneum last night 36-26.
Jackson continues to put up big numbers on everyone they play. They beat Cape Central 62-24.
And the Poplar Bluff Mules hang on to get their first win of the season. They were winless going into it, and they beat Sykeston 21-14. Watch the end of that game. Sykeston had the ball, I think, at the 5-yard line as time expired. So Poplar Bluff picks up the victory. And then one contest set for this afternoon, the Hornets of Crystal City on the road taking on Roosevelt.
And we're going to be at North County High School this coming Friday.
Well, Raiders on the road, and they'll be in Imperial to take on the Windsor Owls. And Chad Speaker will have the call along with Mike Reeves and Coach Bob Stolzer. Jacob and Wyatt Colley will be back with us as well. And we'll have high school football coming up for you Friday night, North County and Windsor, right here on YouTube and Facebook. The week after that, we'll be at Festus for the Tigers to welcome in the Farmington Knights. Big ball game there. And then we'll close out our broadcast season with Central at Farmington, which is always a fun event as well. Paul,
All right,
yes.
quick prediction real quick. Paul, you're back in. World Series, who's going to be in the World Series? How about both of your guys?
Okay.
Seattle's hot, if that means anything.
Yeah. And it's never been, right?
And I don't want the Yankees, so I'm not going to say that. I'm glad the Padres are out.
Yeah.
Boy, I don't know. Detroit's so hot or cold, depending.
Yeah.
You know, so.
If they could figure out a way to have, what's his name, pitch every game, they'd probably.
Skewball?
Yeah.
I would like to see something like a Detroit-Seattle, just because I don't want to see the New York and L.A.
Ratings would be very low, but I would love that. I would love that.
That's the way it is.
I want to see Seattle because I used to live in Seattle, and plus I can't get enough of hearing them say "big dumper" on media.
Yeah.
And the only reason I would go with the Yankees, I don't like the Yankees at all, but I just want to hear announcers try to say Schlittler without screwing it up.
How could they mess that up, Mark?
Well, just leave an L out. You can figure it out.
Very good, very good.
How much longer till food is ready?
Well, I think we just pulled the first pork steaks off, and I think the burgers and brats maybe another minute or so. But I think if people started on their way over, we'll be ready to serve.
And boy, the most expensive thing on the menu is $10, right?
That's it.
And I think I saw Marshall James here, so now it's a party.
It was. We're ready to go.
All right, thanks, Paul.
Talk to you guys later.
All right. And by the way, we got another 20 minutes or so. We've got our birthdays to do and music segment. We're going to wrap it up. Thanks for letting us be here today.
Our pleasure.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go Seattle and Milwaukee. That way we get a brand new world champion for the first time.
As long as it's not the Cubs.
Yeah, but that really goes without saying.
As long
I
as
think
it's
that's why I
not the
picked
Cubs.
Milwaukee, just so the Cubs couldn't be there because I got so tired of hearing them talk about that one World Series they won.
Yeah. The Cardinals have won 11.
Yeah.
The Cubs have won 1 in the last 107 years, and that's all you hear about.
That is all you hear about. So, again, that's your sports here on the Parkland podcast. Oh, birthdays. I don't even know if I have my birthdays together yet. Oh, well. We have a birthday list from last year, and I'll just kind of cheat and go off that.
Yeah,
so you ready for birthdays?
I'm ready to go whenever you
I
are.
can get some birthdays going for us. So let's see today. Well, I do know one very important birthday that happens today, and I'm going to hijack the segment here because I need to get this out first. My mom, 70 years old today.
Your mom is a saint.
She is, right? Having to deal with Al Lowry all those years.
Yes, happy birthday to Jason's mama, one of my favorite people in the world. She's always smiling, always happy, and she loves her grandbabies.
She does, all 6 of them.
Yeah, so happy birthday to you.
Yeah, 70 years old. I asked her the other day, how does that feel? And she's like, it's just like another day.
Just
so
another day.
Her and I are going to go have some lunch here after we're done with the podcast.
You should have brought her out here and brought her
hey,
some
we're
barbecue.
having barbecue today, Mom. No, she's got her place picked out. She knows. She's been scouting it out. She knows exactly where
I'm
to go.
guessing it doesn't have a dollar menu.
No, but I'm getting off pretty cheap, though, I will say. So happy birthday to Evelyn Lowry. Who else do you have for October the 4th?
The only one I have is Jimmy Brotherton, a lean, mean drumming machine. And I've watched him drum for the past 20 years. And he is a good one. He's a good one. So happy birthday to you, Jimmy.
Happy birthday to my cousin Pam Stockman, celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday, Pam. And a guy I used to work with, Larry Joseph, I think has a birthday on
82,
today.
83?
87, I think.
87, we'll
happy
go with
birthday
that.
to Larry. What about tomorrow, Sunday, October the 5th?
Hey, Judy Davis celebrates a birthday. She is married to Bud Davis, who works at the Life Center for Independent Living and does a lot of work with veterans. So, Judy, happy birthday to you from all of your family. Robert Java celebrating on Sunday as Robert. Anyway,
Parkland Pharmacy is out to prove that local independent pharmacy is alive and well. We work hard at giving you an excellent experience every time you come to see us. We love what we do, and we would love to take care of you. There's no need to be frustrated with your health care. If you're tired of what your pharmacy is not doing for you, then stop waiting in line and come see us today. We have 6 locations across Southeast Missouri, so Google us to find the store nearest you or visit parklandrx.com. Parkland Pharmacy is a local pharmacy at its finest.
Why do so many people like working at the Southeast Missouri Mental Health Center?
The pay is awesome. What we do for our clients is awesome. The coworkers that we have, the staff, everybody is just, they're all welcoming.
I feel very supported. It's a great network of people that we have working here. We really work together, I think, to try to improve the lives of those that we serve.
The insurance is phenomenal. The cost is minimal. They're good to us, and the benefits are so great, you can't beat it.
Apply today.